This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music. Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Fossil Rod.
Hello, mic test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To our University President, Dr. Lamont Repollet, Senior Vice President and Provost, Dr. David Birdsell, our Dean, Dr. Christine Thorpe, and our distinguished Kane University administration, families and friends, both in person and via live stream, welcome to Kane. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to welcome you to the Kane University School of Physical Therapy's White Coat Ceremony in honor of the DPT class of 2023. I am Dr. Carla Enriquez, Assistant Professor in the School of Physical Therapy. On behalf of Dr. Elizabeth Locke, Associate Professor and Executive Director, I greet each of you in appreciation for your presence and continuing support. We have come together this afternoon to honor and celebrate our third-year Doctor of Physical Therapy students as they transition to their final two clinical experiences. To celebrate this transition today, we continue in the established tradition of the DPT program at Kean University by hosting our third white coat ceremony. The white coat ceremony in the physical therapy is a 40-year-old traditional rite of passage event that represents the students' transition from classroom didactic learning to hands-on experiential learning in clinical settings. The white coat is the traditional symbol of clinical service and had its beginnings in the field of medicine. In a 2002 article published in the American Journal of Medicine, Collar describes three transformative moments in the life of a physician. First, they become doctors when they graduate. Second, they become physicians when they get licensed to practice. And third, they become members of the profession when they profess an oath. Physical therapy is a doctoring profession, and as such, we too share similar milestones. Today will be a transformative experience for you as we recognize the donning of the white coat as a symbol of purity of purpose and professional affirmation. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Christine Thorpe, Dean of the Nathan Wise Graduate College, who will provide her opening remarks.
Thank you so much, Dr. Enriquez. And on behalf of the Executive Director, Dr. Elizabeth Locke, the School of Physical Therapy faculty and students, I warmly welcome each and every one of you to the class of 2023 White Coat Ceremony. Dr. Locke unfortunately is sick today and regretfully unable to make it, but please know that she is very, very proud of all of you. You've gotten to this point, and this is wonderful. To the class of 2023, congratulations on reaching this special milestone in your academic career. And in a few moments, you will take an oath committing yourselves to your profession and patient care. This ceremony is very special because it is symbolic of your decision to serve patients in the profession of physical therapy. The white coat ceremony is a beautiful rite of passage that charges you to pursue your chosen career with integrity and passion to make a positive impact on healthcare. At this time in our nation, when our healthcare system is in need of more professionals, it is critical for us to embrace the value of life and care for all people. Your path in physical therapy will take you down many roads where you will make decisions that can change the quality of life for those you touch. May the lessons you've learned in the School of Physical Therapy here at Kean continue to remind you of why you love what you chose to do. Again, congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you very much, Dean Thorpe. Next, it is our honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Daniel Klim. Before I introduce him, I think a lot of students are very familiar with our keynote speaker today because he's actually had multiple talks and sessions with our students, and students were just a huge fan, and there was a request to bring Mr. Klim back. I got his biography, a summary of biography actually, but I had to summarize that summary because there are a lot of stuff. But to introduce Mr. Klim, Mr. Daniel Klim is the Executive Director of the American Physical Therapy Association of New Jersey and the APTA Delaware. as well, which are the professional organizations representing the interest of physical therapy professionals in both states. He holds a Master of Science degree in management from Thomas Edison State University in Trenton, where he graduated with honors, and a bachelor's degree from Rowan University. Mr. Klim currently serves as the chairman of the board of directors for the Mercer County Community College Foundation. Dan is a LEAD New Jersey 2018 Fellow, a program which prepares leaders to make New Jersey a better place to live and work. He's a sitting member of the Brain Injury Alliance of New Jersey's Concussion and Youth Sports Committee, and an advisory member to the New Jersey Council on Physical Fitness and Sports. In 2018, he had the honor of being Mercer County Community College's commencement speaker for the 51st graduating class and was awarded his associate's degree in humanities during the ceremony. Dan began his professional career developing global sports competitions and worked in the Pop Warner Youth Football and Cheerleading National Office as well. He has previously worked for an International Healthcare Society, State Medical Society, and was also part of the Stadium Suites operations team at the Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. He has New Jersey Property and Casualty Insurance Producer's License as well. He's currently residing in New Jersey with his family, and at this time, it is my honor to introduce Mr. Daniel Klim.
Well, thank you for that kind introduction, Dr. Lee. Thank you, Dean Thorpe, Kane University DPT faculty, Kane University administration, to the parents and friends joining us in person and online, and finally to you, the class of 2023. It's nice to see you all again. I am honored that you selected me to stand before you to deliver this keynote address on such a special occasion. It's even more meaningful to me because of my advocacy role in physical therapy and as a non-clinician. Thank you for allowing me to share this monumentous occasion with you and your loved ones today. So we met back in May, right? You and I talked about advocacy. We talked about APTA-NJ's response to COVID and how we as an organization work to support the entire physical therapy profession here in the Garden State. I told you how the governor recognized physical therapy as one of the essential professions in New Jersey early in the pandemic, and how your association continues to make sure that our publics know that physical therapy is still and will continue to be essential. During our time together, we talked about the importance of having a voice, using it because you can, and standing up for what you believe is just. You guys remember my motto? Yeah? Do no harm, but take no shh. I can't say it here, but you guys know the rest. But with the voice that you possess, it is important to remember that you are an advocate. Your voice has purpose, and your words have meaning. But this is nothing new. You have always been an advocate, it's just most likely never been presented to you that way. In both your personal life and your student life, you've been an advocate. You use your voice to be heard. Author and civil rights advocate Maya Angelou once stated, "I learned a long time ago, the wisest thing I can do is be on my own side, be an advocate for myself and others." You take a position. You make decisions. You work to influence those around you in a persuasive manner. So take a moment to reflect on what I just said. I'm sure that you've identified a moment or two where you spoke up about an issue, made a decision and stood by it despite the consequences, and maybe influenced someone in one of your circles. When I first met you in Dr. Lee's Ethics, Advocacy, and Leadership class, I heard your voice loud and clear. We discussed issues that will affect you as professionals when you graduate next year. You spoke up. You engaged, and participated in the discussion, even as I tripped over the treatment table several times in the center of the floor. You are an advocate. Understand that. And today, that white coat will be placed upon your shoulders, and you will delve into a new type of advocacy, professional advocacy, and the responsibility that comes with being a professional. The responsibility to be the best clinician possible by preserving the sanctity of the patient-provider relationship and advocating for what's in the best interest of the patients you will serve. The responsibility of using your voice to protect and advance this essential profession of physical therapy. After all, you're the next generation of professionals and have a duty to serve. The responsibility to yourselves for your own self-care, your own mental and physical well-being, because others will be depending on you. Your patients will want and deserve the best possible physical therapist they can find. And trust me when I say it will not only be the treatment that you provide. It will be the caring and compassion that you deliver along with your physical modalities. It will be your listening skills as much as your clinical skills that will be sought after. I've said this in the past because the point has such relevance. I may have even said it in our class in May, but you become part of someone's family. My physical therapist. There will be an emotional, possessive nature that your patient will have with you because of the care you've rendered. My physical therapist. Conversations with friends or loved ones may go something like this. Oh, you said your lower back is hurting? You need to see my physical therapist. She's the best. You become a family member. And I ask you to remember that for all of your credentials, your degrees, your accomplishments that came before and will come after, one of the most sought after traits will be your compassion for others. You will need to be your truest self because someone else is depending on you. Be it for your skills, your voice, or just because of your presence. Now, all this sounds pretty simple, but much like the DPT degree that you were on the precipice of receiving, they take time, effort, recognition, and acceptance of your own personal strengths and weaknesses. Yes, you will have to work to develop all of them. These skills take an understanding of knowing who you are. So, simple question, who are you? Have you ever taken time to get to know you? You're a DPT student, but you're a rising clinician. You're a son, a daughter. You're a confidant, a friend. You're an adversary or a competitor, and many other personalities which make you uniquely you. So find out who you are. Self-awareness can be one of the most powerful tools that you have at your disposal. With strong self-awareness, you will become even better at helping others, but you will also realize how much more you can achieve yourself. There's a Tibetan proverb which says, "When he took time to help the man up the mountain, lo, he scaled it himself." By helping others, you will in turn be helping yourself. So be honest with yourself. Be accountable for your actions. Do not seek to transfer blame if something goes wrong, but make sure to face a problem head on with honesty, transparency, and always work to find a solution, even if it's not a perfect one. Best-selling author Mark Manson wrote, "There is a simple realization from which all personal improvement and growth emerges. This is the realization that we, individually, are responsible for everything in our lives, no matter the circumstances." Ladies and gentlemen, we control our own personal outcomes. Circumstances along the path to what we consider success may deviate or make us adjust our plans, but how we take responsibility for ourselves helps us to determine what success or failure may look like. And no one is responsible for this but ourselves. So on the final leg of your DPT journey and beyond, I encourage you to take the wheel of your own personal ship, be your own captain, through awareness, internal honesty, and move forward with your eyes up, because you'll see more that way. Leadership begins with ourselves. As your name is called and your coat is placed, don't just look at this as the last year before you graduate, but have gratitude for this moment. Make sure you're present and embrace each new day after this with a willingness to accomplish one productive goal a day, no matter how small. Soon, you will join an exclusive club of healthcare providers, and as you do, I encourage you to remember this. Remain confident in yourselves, your knowledge, and your skills, but keep your ego in check. If you're that good at your job, you won't have to tell everyone how good you are. They will know by what they see. So remain humble. In his autobiography, Benjamin Franklin recalls the advice of a New England clergyman by the name of Cotton Mather. Mather provided a young Franklin with the following advice about keeping your ego in check as you experience success. Stoop, young man. Stoop as you go through this world, and you'll miss many hard things. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in your abilities. If you don't believe in yourself, then why should others believe in you? The observations and advice that I've provided here today is a culmination of 25 years of my own personal growth and gradual self-improvement. This is a combination of my thoughts and interpretations, lessons learned, and lessons lost. The Japanese call it kaizen, which is the philosophy of continuous improvement in small increments. These are the words of my successes and my failures, my triumphs and my tragedies, and those intangibles that I believe go into a life well fulfilled. So it is my hope that today you found some value in these words, and perhaps you will take away a small piece that will have purpose and meaning in your own life. Over the past several years, I've had the privilege of sharing a special bond with each of the graduated classes here at Kean University, and I'm honored to watch you continue your path in pursuit of your doctoral degree and towards excellence. I wish you nothing but the best in your personal and professional journey. And as I said back in May, I'm always here to assist if I can. My sincere best wishes to all of you, and thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Jennifer Gentile, and it is my honor and privilege to present the Kean Doctor of Physical Therapy class of 2023. Dr. Thomas Cutts will be donning the students' coats as they approach the stage. Will the first row please stand? Brooke Aldridge. Sabine Alexis. Marissa Otera. Ezra Boskert. Angeli Delphin. Jamie Ferreira. Ty Fitzpatrick. Michael Haddad. Maura Abraham. Anita Iwinski. Will the second row please stand? Sade Genty. David Karg. Danielle Lasainte. Ashlyn Martier. Kyle McIntyre. Jennifer Middleton. Elisa Nasty. Elizabeth Pubchero. Freya Puckstead. Rachel Sahajian. All right, guys, everybody stand up and face your families. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kane Doctor of Physical Therapy class of 2023. Everyone got their pictures? Are we good? Nope, not yet. Got a couple more. All right, can I get a thumbs up from the families? All right, guys, let's turn around and sit down. The white coat ceremony includes an oath that embraces the core values of physical therapy, including accountability, altruism, collaboration, compassion, duty, excellence, inclusion, integrity, and social responsibility. These values have been upheld in our profession through several transitions in entry-level degrees, advancements in learning, clinical practice, and research. In the tradition of the white coat ceremony, all physical therapists in attendance are welcome to join with our students as they recite our oath for the first time. Will all physical therapists and student physical therapists please stand? Okay. Let us recite the oath together. As I enter into the profession of physical therapy, I solemnly and willingly pledge the following. I will respect the rights and dignity of all individuals and will provide compassionate care. I will be trustworthy towards my patients and clients in all areas of physical therapy practice. I will be the author of my patients and clients above my own self-interest. I will information to patients and clients about their care and the public physical therapy services. I will exercise sound judgment, comply with laws and regulations that cover physical therapy, and will protect the public from unethical and incompetent acts. I will maintain professional competence, continually strive to learn, promote high standards of physical therapy, education, and research. I will address the health needs of society and strive to I will respect the rights, knowledge, and skills of colleagues. Great job, guys. And class of 2023 has presented a slideshow that summarizes their hard work, their effort, and even some shenanigans over the past 2 years. So I'm sure that they hope that you enjoy it.
All my life been hustling and tonight is my appraisal. Cause I'm selling songs and my record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders. So I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up pieces, pieces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies. That they celebrate my medals, or they wanna take my trophies. Some are loyal soldiers, while these other thorns are rosy. And if you never know who you can trust, then trust me, you'll be lonely. Oh, are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up pieces, pieces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it, I made it. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it, I made it. I see it, I want it, I take it, take it. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Mama, best believe it. Mama, best believe it. Think I must be dreaming. What a weekend dreaming. Mama, best believe it. Mama, best believe it. Think I must be dreaming. Hey, look, ma, I made it.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band. I was thinking about the fans. We were underground,
Load of merch in that 12-passenger van. In a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up. Still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older. Couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
At this point, I would like to invite the class president for the class of 2023, Jennifer Middleton.
Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, perfect. Congratulations, Kane University Doctor of Physical Therapy class of 2023. I can't believe that this moment is finally here. First off, I wanted to thank all of you for coming this afternoon. Today is a very special day, and I'm glad to know that we are surrounded by all of our biggest supporters. Thank you to all the families and friends for supporting each one of us through this magnificent journey. Thank you to Dr. Locke, Dean Thorpe, Dr. Kay, Dr. Tucker, Dr. Gentile, Dr. Lee, Dr. Enriquez, and all the faculty for having confidence in us, even when we may not have had confidence in ourselves. Thank you for always being there for us. Your dedication, mentorship, and passion have truly allowed us to blossom into the student physical therapists that we are today. Words can't describe the sacrifice that you all have made to make sure that we make it to these milestones, like the one here today. Once again, thank you. In a recent conversation with Dr. Tucker, she emphasized how resilient our class has been over the last 2.5 years. And let me tell you, I couldn't agree with her more. The class of 2023 has shown resilience since the very first day of this program, from performing practicals on stuffed animals to wearing full PPE during musculoskeletal lab. This class has persevered through it all. As tough as it was being mostly remote our entire first year, I don't think I would change a thing. There were many ups and downs with virtual learning, but at the end of it all, we came out with an understanding of what it means to be a versatile clinician. Sometimes your treatment may not go according to plan, and you just have to roll with it. I certainly didn't imagine starting PT school in the middle of the pandemic, but I guess you just have to roll with what life gives you. For the last couple weeks, the thought of having to give a speech in front of all my peers has made me truly reflect on my time here at Kean University. I didn't know 2.5 years ago that I would be standing up here as your class president, and let me tell you, I am so grateful. I never imagined being in a leadership role when I began PT school, but I'm so glad that you all gave me a chance. I truly think that each one of you has shaped me into a better person and a better clinician because of this experience, so to all of you, thank you. Today we get to celebrate what it truly means to be a doctor of physical therapy. A doctor of physical therapy must be knowledgeable, creative, caring, compassionate, and willing to better themselves every day. We all have worked so incredibly hard for this moment, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. Each and every one of us has earned the privilege of wearing this coat today. As we embark on the last leg of our journey, I want you all to remember how it feels right now, to be surrounded by all those who have helped us through this journey, and to be recognized as a group of students who demonstrate excellence each and every day. Class of 2023, we made it. Wear your white coats with pride and continue showing everyone how resilient you can be. Thank you.
Thanks, Jennifer, for that. And this is going to be a tough act to follow, right? So I'm Dr. K. For those of you who may not know me or have heard probably bad stories about me from class and labs and things, and maybe some tears at home that some of these students have shed in front of you. So I'm here to do the closing remarks. So class of 2023, you've earned your white coat. We believe in your ability to carry forth the values and traditions for our profession and those of Kean University. You have the embodiment of the adaptability and perseverance. The last 2 years have been challenging, obstacles, everything that you've come across this point. But as Cougars, you will be continuing to climb higher and overcoming these obstacles. And you continue to impress us and everyone with your ability to adjust and adapt to these changes, and to uphold the Kean's motto, Semper Decens, which means always learning. Many of you have been helped along the way here, and I think it's a good moment to look around and look at our friends and family who have supported you throughout this entire journey up until this point, and as you're going to continue to need their support for the next year. So friends and family, thank you very much. Wear your white coats with humility. Congratulations, class of 2023. And what I would ask is that friends and family, if you wouldn't mind waiting in the lobby, and class of 2023, if you could stick around just for some photos, that would be great too. Thank you so much for coming today.